Good morning, friend. Welcome to a super awesome vlog today. I am real excited about today's job because we are doing two different projects today. One, we are working on a rental home, and then we're going over and working for the same client, but for his own personal home. And I wanted to give you guys an in-depth look into my handyman business today because I've had a lot of questions about estimating and invoicing and scheduling and how I kind of keep track of all that as a handyman. So in today's vlog, that's going to be kind of the highlighted thing we're going to be talking about today, is how I schedule and how I estimate and invoice. But we're going to be getting to the jobs today. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys kind of what I do first off every day. So what I've been using is this app called Market. You guys may have heard of it. It's pretty cool. I used to use Joyce for my estimating software, but now I use Market. It is way better because it's what they call a CRM, which is a customer relations management system. And so first off, what we're going to do every day is open up the scheduling platform of the Market app. And then we just go into today's, and it's pretty cool. You can create work orders and just separate projects or jobs. So this first work order I have is actually, it links up to an estimate that I created. And I will blur out all this guy's information here, so you should be seeing it blurred out. But it kind of tells you exactly what the price is, how much you're making that day, and also what kind of materials you need for that job. Another thing that I really like about this is up here in the right-hand corner, it has Arrival. So you can click that and you can tell, it'll text the customer and say, hey, I'm 30 minutes out, I'm 10 minutes out, I'm whatever. And then you click Start, and it starts like a stopwatch or a time log for that job. And you click Complete, and it automatically sends the invoice. But anyways, we are going to get started on this job here, and we're going to get going to this guy's house, and we're going to get going to it. So let's do it. All right, we're going to get heading to this guy's house real quick, and we are going to use this Market app again to record our miles. And it's pretty cool because you can record miles either through a distance odometer or start your GPS. So I'm just going to start the GPS up, and it's just going to start tracking my miles as we go to that guy's house. So let's get to it. First job of the day is we are replacing a P-trap running from a washing machine. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's gonna be pretty sweet. Gonna do some ABS work. So let's get today's job. All right, here's the drain for the washer. It actually goes down here. I don't know if you guys could see it. There's a P-trap there, and that P-trap actually has a hole in it on this side. I don't know if you could see that or not, but we're gonna take that off and replace it with some ABS. There's our hole in it right there. All right, I'm on hold here. If you guys didn't notice, that's actually not ABS pipe coming out of the wall. That is actually galvanized pipe. So we cannot go back with the ABS like planned. So I'm trying to call around and change up some plans. What they had on there is super old. So I don't think we're gonna be able to find that. But we are gonna try and maybe mix and match some stuff and make it work. So I think we're gonna have to run to the store here, but we're on hold with the plumbing company and see what they got. Okay, this hasn't gone exactly according to plan, but if you didn't see earlier, this is the pipe that I took out, and see, this is actually where it is broken there. You could see just a break in the pipe. It's just rusted out. I was actually talking to a plumber, and he said, like, yeah, these things are from old school, and they're really like a 6-year type thing. You know, they aren't meant to last forever. It's actually even broken around this flange here. So you can't find these anymore, apparently. Maybe if you guys know where I could find them, I would love to hear it. But this is what I am going to do. This is my plan anyways. So I got an S-trap that is designed like this, and this will basically take the place of this here and screw into the galvanized pipe right there. And then I'm planning on reversing this, sticking this in there, and using this as my riser and cutting this off somewhere around right here. And that's where my washer drain will go into, is up here. So that's my plan. We're gonna see how it works. I'm not exactly sure how it'll work. It's one of those things like, in theory it should work, but let's go test it out.
Perfect.
All right, that P-trap went on there, so now we're just gonna need to cut this to make our riser out of it. Okay, this is what we had, or this is what we have. Not exactly what I wanted when I first thought of this, but it basically looks like it used to now. So we got a plastic P-trap down there, which again isn't exactly how I wanted it to be, but I wanted to go with ABS, but this is how, unfortunately we had to go with this. Short of redoing all that plumbing, that galvanized plumbing, we had to go with this way because it's the way they wanted to go. But it's gonna work. So now let's put the washer in, test it. Okay, the hot water supply line is leaking, so we're gonna need to replace that. But I am running it with cold water only because I want to see it drain, to see if that drain works before I head to the store. But we're gonna get this going, see if it drains, and then we're gonna go to the store, grab this dishwasher line here. I mean, this washing machine line. Okay, we got it to drain. We're good to go. Now let's go get this line. All right, we got that drain working. That drain works great. Just gotta run back to Home Depot now and grab some washer lines. I guess the renter has to pay for the washer lines because those are his. That's what he said. He says, I want to handle them because they were ours. They came with the washer and all that. So gotta run to Home Depot, grab those, and come back, put those in. But we are the majority of the way there, just going back to Home Depot. Sometimes this is how jobs go. Okay, we are all done with that job here. So we're gonna open up our market app, and currently it says we're still going on it. So we're gonna go ahead and click complete, and it's gonna notify the customer about it. So it's gonna send him a text message saying that we are completed with this house at his rental. We are going to send that there, and there it says we are just a little bit over 2 hours there. So now we're gonna go over to our next one on our schedule, which is the one at his home. And same thing as before, it's got an estimate just like before. And we are gonna go ahead and tell him that we are heading his way right now. So that'll give him a clue that we are on our way. It'll text him from right there, and we'll get over there, and then we'll click started on this work order, and we'll get going. So pretty excited about this next job. Oh yeah, so the labor on this job was 180 for labor, and then that guy gave me 40 bucks. Which included the washer hoses and everything. So plus a little bit of markup on the parts that were on there originally. So we're going over this guy's house. Now the owner of this rental, he has 4 water supply valves that need to be replaced, and the lines there as well. And then we're gonna replace his kitchen faucet. So let's get over there and let's get to it. Looks like these valves are not wanting to turn off, so I'm gonna have to turn off the house or the water to the house in order to set up. All right, we are all done here at this house. It turned out great. Those valves were kind of interesting. If you look back at the last valves that I just replaced on that right sink, you guys might have missed it, but the copper ferrule nut just came right off. Like, I've never had that happen on a piece of 1/2-inch copper pipe. Like, just came right off. I was able to slip the new one on. Like, it wasn't even compressed on there, but it wasn't leaking before. So it was super weird. But and then on the other sink, the left sink, ever since they bought the house, the hot water was on the left and the cold water was on the right. So I just swapped them because that is incorrect. And they're like, yeah, if you could fix that, that'd be great. So so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up my market app, and I'm going to open up each estimate, and I am going to go ahead and convert those estimates to an invoice. And then I will be able to send those to him right now, which I'm going to send those real quick. All right, got my estimates converted to invoices, sent those. So I'm going to go ahead and click completed now on the schedule here, and it will send him a text saying I'm all done. So that works great. He's actually not here right now, so that'll work perfect. And so total for this job is just some of the logistics. Let's see here. Oh, let me pull that up real quick. So I wanted to talk real quick a little bit more about this app market, give you guys a little bit more insight. It is really easy to create invoices and estimates. The whole estimate platform is right here, and it's super easy. Once you get all your numbers down, like your price for materials, your markup, your labor and all that, you can literally create a estimate in like 2 minutes. And converting it to an invoice is so simple. I really like this. Like I mentioned before that I used Joist before for my estimating and invoicing. Now understand, this is a completely different platform. This is a CRM, way more than Joist can ever do. So I really like it because it totally controls everything, every aspect of my schedule. It has all my customers in it, so I can actually go in here and add new customers. I can import customers from my cell phone contacts into this. And actually, when you sign up for a year membership, they actually do that for free. They go through and they import all your contacts in your client's list into the market app, which is pretty cool because once you go into a specific customer, it'll have all their information that you ever need for them, all the estimates that you've ever done for them at any time, their address, how many times you called them, how many times you've texted them. Like, it's just so simple. And so some of the logistics about this market app is, like I said before, I am definitely signing up for the year contract here. And just in case you guys are wondering, this is available for Android and iPhone. The price is $24.95 per month, which is actually fairly cheap for a CRM. And you got to remember, this is a CRM. That's why it costs, per month, because it does way more than just estimating and invoicing, and it's well worth it. If you guys still want a discount from there, you can pay for it annually, which comes to $227.40, which equals $18.95 per month. So that is a pretty good discount. That's like a $6 discount per month if you sign up for it yearly. So the logistics of this job here, I was here for a total of 3 hours, and on the invoice, it was replacing 4 of those water supply valves were $60 each. And the materials were $107. Replace kitchen faucet was $100. So total labor for this job was $340. Obviously, and then plus some markup in profit for materials. So pretty good job, pretty good day. So that pretty much sums it up for my day. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit more about that market app. I absolutely love it. I've been using it for quite a while now. I love the scheduling platform of it. Hopefully that gives you guys a little glimpse into my business and how I run it. Anyways, I gotta run. We are heading off to a foster care meeting tonight. So I appreciate each and every one of you and everyone who leaves me a comment. I really love reading your comments, and just like this video, subscribe to this channel, and we'll see y'all in the next vlog. Y'all have a great one.